Hi, this is Kerry Artek with Wicked Stocks, bringing you the daily Apple report for Wednesday, February 1st, 2023. Before I jump to the charts, please click like if you would each and every time you watch the daily Apple report, and subscribe. Subscribing helps you, provides you notification each and every time new content has been uploaded to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel, including the daily Apple and daily Tesla report. And please share the content, if you would, with friends and colleagues. So there's a few things I want to show you here. I'll start with the big picture. Once again, we came off targeted long-term support that had been an objective since October, about a month and a half ago, in the low 120s. Anticipating now the 173.54 channel top. Not anytime soon, but by some point in 23. How's that? It could be, though, sooner. It could be within 3 to 5 months of closing above our first objective. Our 1 to 2 month target following the January low has been this 145.63 channel top. We did, by one count, find or receive, I should say, a long-term buy signal above 140.60. But the other shoe drops if or when we close above 145.63. This channel top has been containing buying pressures now, obviously, since last Friday. And we do need to get up and over it. And if we settle today above 145.63, the 173.34 channel top is then anticipated within 3 to 5 months. On the way up, do I have it illustrated? I do. This 154.82 level becomes our next 2 to 3 week target. Probably would realize that inside of 2 weeks. If we close today above 145.63, we could top out here for a week, maybe the better part of a month, and then fall back to 145.63 within several weeks. This is a really solid 2 to 3 week trader time horizon. If that is your time horizon, if we close above 145.63, you go long, whatever that means, whether you're buying the stock or buying 154 out of the money calls that don't expire for at least a month. You tag the 154.82 channel top, then you liquidate, you take profits, and you reach for 144 out of the money puts that don't expire for at least a month or so. This could be a nice play for some period of time, but it would be a settlement above 154.82 that would accelerate that objective at 173.34 to within 2 to 3 months. And once again, closing above 145.63, I think we're 3 to 5 months away from reaching 173.34. So you could scout out 6 months, 9 months out of the money, 172 calls that don't expire for at least that amount of time, and that would be another options play. But until then, holding below 145.63 will keep the low 140s in reach, as we've been testing it now for the last, we did test it essentially on Tuesday. So we've got two things here. There's three things here. I'm going to mention how 140.60, I've demoted it, so to speak, this long-term speed line. It is still there as a minor tradable point. But in terms of our downward pivot point into next week, it would be a settlement today below 142.26. You've got 142.26 as a rising, trend-defining 1/3 speed line projected off of this January low. You also have a 1-month channel bottom in the same vicinity at 143.02. So that zone is a good area to buy for the next few days up to 145.63. This is your 3 to 5 day swing trade above 142.26. Anticipate another test, possibly today, of 145.63. We could back off again then from there back into this zone of 142.26 to 143.02. Hi, if you enjoy watching our daily Apple report, you'll love our daily Triple Q and SPY reports. They're presented in the same 5 to 10 minute video format. Our daily SPY and Triple Q analysis provides directional market signals that are correlated with highly specific price support and resistance levels. Whether your trading time horizon is short or longer term, we promise you a distinctive edge in your trading of the SPY and Triple Q. We offer a 5-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. So go to wickedstocks.com right now and start receiving your daily SPY and daily Triple Q reports today. I have no idea which of these is going to give way sooner or before the other. Are we going to close below 142.26 today, or are we going to close above 145.63? Either could happen. If we close above 145.63, I've already given you those targets and time horizon ramifications. And if we close today, this is one version of it, 142.26, preceded by 143.02. We enter, I'd call this a 2 to 3 week, probably inside of about 2 weeks, down to the 133.23 rising two-thirds speed line. Now, 140.60 is still a legitimate level. We could break 142.26, tag 140.60, and as long as we close the day above 142.26, we're then geared to retest, probably tomorrow, that 145.63 level. But as I say, if we close today below 142.26, that tips the market south, aggressively so into next week, 133.23, then I'll say attainable by the end of next week, but I think it'll take a little longer than that. It could be a full 2 weeks before we actually reach 133.23, where we can bottom out on a weekly basis. Possibly by then, through the balance of February, turn higher. It is stair step on the way down. In other words, are we anticipating yet another test of long-term support in the low 120s? I don't see that unless we happen to close below the 133.23 level. So whatever that means to you, if you're a 2 to 3 week position trader, you're going long above 145.63, which I show here, or short below 142.26, anticipating 133.23. If we close above 145.63, then you're anticipating 154.82. But know that after testing long-term support and envisioning the low 170s as a long-term objective that is in reach later this year, closing above 145.63, in my opinion, is that final shoe to drop for indicating it sooner than later, like within 3 to 5 months. See if there's anything else to bring up. And I don't think so. I'm just going to leave it at that for Wednesday's Daily Apple Report. I'll be back tomorrow, of course, with Thursdays. You have a great evening.